Well, today I'm going to try to set up this reverb tank here to my pedal version. So the 63 Fender Reverb unit, I used the last gig with the twin reverb amp, and today, I'm doing a gig tonight, so instead of taking this along, I have the pedal version, which I bought when it first came out, and I've been using that for many years on stage. So I'm just going to quickly do a video here and match my settings from this to the pedal version, the Boss 63 Fender Reverb pedal. So I'm going to start today with just running this through the amp, and I'm not using any other pedals, and the reverb obviously is going to be off on the amp, so just a reverb from here and my 62 Telecaster, and I'll play a little bit, and then I'll plug in the pedal and show you my settings, and I'll show you my settings also on the 63 tube reverb unit. So I just figuring instead of carrying this to the gig, I'll try the pedal and just see how close I can come without having to lug this around. So let's get started. Okay, so my final thoughts here. Now, on the pedal, I went, before we did this video, and messed around with the, the dials to match it up, something similar to what this sounded like. So, you didn't have to sit there and watch me mess around with that. So now the difference in the room, what I'm hearing, is that this is darker sounding. So I have to turn the tone way up on it. And my amp is set with the treble at 5, and the bright switch is off on that twin reverb. So I really have to dial that up to get a little more crisper of a sound, otherwise it's quite dark sounding. So now as for the pedal, it's just quite, the opposite. It's very bright sounding, so I have to go in here with the, the tone control and dial that down. So it's almost off. So in the room, which one do I like better? I find I like the pedal a little bit better because it's just cutting a little bit better. And, this is almost too dark sounding. Again, I have room to turn the tone up, and I could still turn the treble up on my amp. But, for a blues and a country sound, I think this is the best reverb pedal that you can buy. And I've tried many reverbs over the year in the pedal form, and this has always been my favorite. So I highly recommend, if you're into country and blues, trying this pedal. It's great for clean sounds, and it's not bad with an overdrive sound, but I prefer like a plate or a hall reverb if I'm using a lot of distortion or overdrives. And it's just maybe it matters also on what your gear is like. If your amp is really bright or your guitar is really bright, or the opposite, you might have a dark sounding amp, and a dark sounding guitar with humbuckers in it. So you might want to choose that way. But as for the gig tonight, I'm going to take the pedal, put that back on my board, and I'm going to leave the this unit at home, because it's just no use lugging it around. And will I keep it? I think I might sell it and just go back to the pedal. The pedal's always been on my board since the day it came out. I bought it brand new, I think in the first month when it came out, because I originally had this and I was a fan of it, so I was curious to buy this. Now a lot of people have commented that this pedal is too bright. Well, just take a look at, like I said, the tone control. I think the trick is to turning it down, and it sounds just fine. And maybe turn the treble down a bit on your amp. And if you don't have the real deal to compare, this helps a little bit too, because I'm matching them up tone wise and sound wise. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope this video was helpful. Take care.